Say, Jack.
Yeah, man.
What'd you do last night?
Man, I went to a party last night.
Tell me what happened to you, man.
Went to a party last night. The party was getting dead. Then I saw a pin up in the corner.
What'd you say, man? What'd you say?
And this is what I said. Oh, baby, let me bang your box. 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 Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your box. Oh, I got a little man that called me and a bill. I got a little man that called me and a bill. Let me bring you backside, baby, I'll give you a thrill. Oh, baby, let me bang your box. 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 Baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your, baby, let me bang your box.
Maybe that's why you don't want to understand it, baby. Maybe if you quit running away from me, you could understand it, baby. Maybe you understand that I'm trying to tell you something that's very deep and meaningful about the true nature of words. That maybe you can't hear what I'm saying. But I'd try to make you realize that all words are meaningless if you don't listen to what I say. Maybe if you quit shouting, shut up, before I shoot you at the top of your lungs, then you'd be able to hear what I said. And you'd be able to hear what I was saying, what I was saying to you. Maybe you'd be able to hear what I was saying to you.
In 1963, under hypnotic suggestion, Betty Hill drew from memory the map shown to her aboard the spacecraft. Astronomers became fascinated, for what if the map corresponded to a pattern of real stars from an alien viewpoint? Astronomers reasoned that the majority of star systems likely to have life-supporting planets were located in the obscure southern constellation of Reticulum. Yet 3 stars in the cluster were unknown until 1969. No astronomer on Earth knew their position in 1963. But that same year, Betty Hill drew a map which contained these undiscovered stars. Astronomers at Ohio State University requested a computer to put them in their correct position out beyond the incredible double system of Zeta Reticuli 1 and Zeta Reticuli 2. 220 trillion miles, 37 light years away from Earth, looking toward our sun. And the computer duplicated with virtually no variation the now famous map of Betty Hill.
We are controlling transmission.
Fantastic things have already happened, and more are getting ready to happen. This is because the planet on which you are residing has entered the space age. You are a most unusual individual, and decidedly in the minority.
Oh, another victim of confusion?
Next, if they are not already customers, ask them whether they would like to use the type of products they saw demonstrated tonight.
If you can make what you'll be making a special deal of product in that.
But whatever it is, I'm sure you only wandered as far as you could wander.
Yes, and we did what we had to do with what we had to do it with.
If we can...
What else can one do?
So far to you, Parsonetta.
I've been staying. Is this a trilateral link?
Well, the Hinckley Commission was not an entirely independent body, despite the official version of the communiques.
We are controlling transmission.
Welcome, dear friends, to the Grassy Knoll Project. The Subgenius Radio Ministry on 90.5 FM.
KSHU, diverse public radio for the North Coast.
the eternal silences of infinite
Well,
space.
we wanted to talk to the Me Show people.
Sorry, you're not going to be able to talk to
Oh,
him.
I'm looking down from my high horse now and I see that Berkeley is pink.
Pink?
Little.
Nice work.
I repeat, there is no other possibility. There is no other possibility.
The number is 180 and the letter is G.
We are controlling transmission.
The first thing you have to do
To get over to 180 and the letter G is to get into your vehicle and head east. I repeat, you have to head east over the bridge. But before you get onto the bridge, around one big turn, you'll come up to the place where the sex chemicals burned up. I repeat, where the sex chemicals burned up.
And what he's talking about, friends,
He's talking about the Subgenius Foundation. We had to burn up those sex chemicals to save your soul. You understand what I'm saying?
If by any chance you would make a mistake to try to come in and take any one of us, we will not let you. You will die. You will have to take anybody over all of our dead bodies. Love's the only weapon.
my dog.
Bullshit.
Bark.
Martin Luther King died with love. Kennedy died talking about something he couldn't even understand. Sometimes generalized love. You never even back it up.
Today, there is a growing interest.
Love is the only weapon with which I got to fight. I got a hell of a lot of weapons to fight. I got my claws, I got compasses, I got guns, I got dynamite. I got a hell of a lot to fight. I'll fight. I'll fight. I will fight. I will fight. I will fight. I will fight.
Tell him, Jim.
Ouch.
Daddy. Let them hear it in the night.
Dad, it's Dad.
That's the Reverend Jim Jones you hear.
Who's that, Dr. Bogomils?
That's the Reverend Jim. He's a rival. I mean, we snuffed him years ago when he got out of control. Of course, we had to take 768 people with him.
Is that one of those Chisholms?
Chisholm, Schism.
Stinky Winky.
Listen, they're here cheering for the Kool-Aid, cheering for electrochemical death.
Good morning, folks. I'm St. Dogzomatic, and somewhere in there is Reverend St. Dr. Bogomils. And
no, you're not. You're the anti-Lao.
And we got the Lao guy in the studio with us again. What's his name?
Get Lao.
My name is Gravismuj.
And I'd like to say hi this morning to the little Ushki Bushki who's out there listening to us somewhere. The little bitty Ushki Bushki who I love so much. Hello, Ushki Bushki.
We know you're there. We can hear you breathing. Evangeline? Yes, and we're not going to discuss anything about electrochemical mind control. Not on this show.
No, because St. Dogzomatic got really screwed up today and forgot to bring those tapes.
No. We don't even need tapes. It's being beamed directly into our homes daily. The bombardment we get from the rays, pulsating.
Well, I was talking about for the benefit of the listening audience out there.
Viewing.
I got the viewing, yeah. Well, you can view the show also.
You just look at your radio.
Or you can call us at 826-4805.
Not that it'll mean anything. And listen here, Mr.
And show us what you're listening to right now.
Mr. Dances with Chihuahuas.
And watching.
We got your number, pal.
Schisms.
Don't do it. Well, let's head out onto the veranda here at KSHU. There's yes, the table's here. The air is much fresher. It's kind of a misty morning.
I forgot my sacred rant this morning.
Step out on the veranda with me.
Well, the sacred rant isn't out there on the veranda. I don't want to go.
But we're smoking fine Cuban cigars rolled on the plump thighs of Cuban women.
I wrote a really sacred rant and got it down on tape earlier this week about our new Supreme Court nominee. What's his name?
Uncle Thomas.
Clarence Uncle Thomas. Yeah,
yeah,
that's him. Yeah, our new Supreme Court nominee, Clarence Uncle Thomas.
Are we going to go to hell for that?
I hope so.
Actually, I'm going to go to Dobbstown for that.
I hope we're going to go to Green Hell for that.
I've got a line on Myers Flat. I'm going to make it Dobbstown Northwest.
There you go. Yeah, it's for sale, folks. Myers Flat. If you want any information on that, call us here at 826-4805, and we'll tell you how you can buy Myers Flat.
You heard about the Church of Spiritual Technology buying up that land in petroleum. Well, the Church of the Subgenius is looking into Myers Flat. I mean, the conspiracy, they've got nuclear weapons, but, you know, we've got a few ourselves. We need a place to keep them. We need a place to do our laser surgery and acubeating.
Well, I said you can call us, but I didn't say we would actually pick up the phone and talk to you. But we will. If you could just give me a second to get technically astute, I will pick up that telephone you're dialing in on right now at 826-4805.
Auntie Lau? Uncle Lau?
No, Grandpa, no. I know that's what's going to happen.
Ouch, that hurts. Okay,
So
now I have to bring up all the sacred microphones.
Don't think about the NutraSweet. Don't think about the breakfast cereal. Don't think about
the fact that Mae Brussel died for your sins.
But don't forget that nothing binds a stool like a good pasta.
Nothing binds a stool, indeed. Indeed, lad.
I really like your show. Your show is bigger and better than all Texas. And to hell with Myers Flat, because, you know, well...
Be nice, be nice. It's actually somebody who likes the show.
That's like the state where everybody's big, huh?
Yeah, everything's...
The great and glorious.
Are you from Texas, too?
No, I hate Texas.
You hate Texas?
But, you know, I heard
I hate Oregon.
in Texas, they got olive drab little scooters they run around on. I've seen them. I've seen them.
Can you hear all of us, caller?
I couldn't... Can I hear...
Can you hear?
Can you hear us?
Can you shave us?
Are we there, caller? Can you
I hear about 3...
Can you tell me what you're wearing right now?
Well-groomed...
We'll do a psychic interview.
What you're hearing out there, folks, in the audience, is a caller that we paid earlier today to call us and tell us how much he liked our show.
Yeah, so... much problem getting in here. There must not be many other people calling up.
Actually, all the other lines are full, so we're going to have to let you go soon.
Right, yeah, I love you, and hang your...
there was a slackfulness about that. Ah, yes.
Pup tent? Did you say something about a pup tent?
No, gee, you know.
Well, now, I did have a pup tent on the Grassy Knoll that day. It was the 22nd of November. It was a fine, well, breezy kind of fall morning.
A greasy morning?
A greasy morning.
It reminds me of some sort of Japanese horror flick, as a matter of fact.
Kind of like a manja.
Right, well, and a mix between like a bumblebee and...
It's kind of like a time bucket.
Marijuana, I don't know.
Oh, he's talking about marijuana. We have to let him know. But call us right back. Bye.
The kind nugget.
Oh, nobody's there either. We cut him off. Oh, I'm sorry. We knew that caller personally, so we were able to get away with being rude to him.
And he was so personable.
But he will call us back at 826-4805. And
we're having there's a subliminal sequence coming up pretty soon, and we don't want you to listen carefully to the assassination of Jack Ruby here in the background. Don't listen to it. Pardon me, did I say Jack Ruby? I meant Oswald.
Hey, James.
Never heard of him.
So what are you talking about, huh?
I don't know where you're
Hey, you're not supposed to say my sacred real fake
That's
name.
not your name.
Thank you.
Hey, what the hell's the matter with Saccharin anyway? Huh?
Hey, listen, Chow Lin, I think you're up a little bit too early in the morning.
What? Huh? I like Saccharin. I'm just sitting here drinking Saccharin.
He trusts the saccharin.
So how come you didn't come down and join us here at the studio?
Hey, I did. You guys locked me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, we're still here.
Okay, well, I'll be down.
Okay, well, come on down and we'll be here.
Oh, you coming down now?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Is your old lady going to let you out of the house?
Uh-huh. Hey, you better shut up.
Well, yes, it's sophomoric.
Hey, I'll be right there.
Bye.
Bye.
Righto.
It's not a male thing. There's not like just a bunch of guys sitting around.
Yes, there are women around, but we do have them all locked up.
No, but they refuse to talk with us because the Bob thing is stupid. Because the Bob thing is stupid.
Oh, I don't have any of that sacred stuff either.
But not as stupid as you.
This morning, folks, that I forgot to bring all my sacred tapes.
You don't have to admit it.
Actually, us talking and trying to be interpersonal and...
No. Yeah, Dogsomatic was cornered by the alcohol demons earlier this evening. And he was doing a trance spouting on my porch. It was, well, not that kind of spouting.
I could probably run down to the
Senator Kennedy has been shot.
And get some of our special effects.
No, Senator Kennedy's been shot? Is that possible? Guess what?
I could actually use the sacred KHSU special effects.
Who's an assassination buff? I want to talk to you.
Like this one, which probably hasn't
Call
been
me.
heard on KHSU since 1975.
Hi there. Would you like to sleep in warm space-age comfort? Nuclear waterbeds are for you. No more plugging in dangerous electric heaters for your waterbed. Nuclear waterbeds are self-heated by plutonium 29. They come with a 25,000
Smells like a rat's ass, too.
Where are you from? Are you from the Midwest? You said
and
nuclear.
Best of all, you're helping recycle that radioactive waste so vital to our energy problem.
I need to know, where is your show coming from?
From the bowels of hell. It
Does it come
emanates.
directly from hell, or is there a 7-second delay?
No, the bowels of hell. That's
The bowels of hell.
Oh, the bowels of hell,
It's like the hell's butt.
That's the biggest
The
district.
7th level of hell, which is actually one of the board of directors of Humboldt State University's bedroom.
So there would be a delay then.
Yes, there is a digital delay, so you cannot say anything about Barbara Bush's breast on the air.
All right. That's
Yeah,
all I needed to know is exactly where the show was coming from, and whether or not it was live, or if there was a slight delay.
A slight delay. Well, actually, we are beaming from satellite. We are carried, you could say, they're beaming. This is a satellite downlink from Dallas headquarters, so we're being transmitted to the KHSU area. We're actually in Dallas. Dallas, we're a national show. This is the wonders of
Something very
telecommunication.
important happened in Dallas?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's the city where they shoot presidents and the people that shoot presidents. Oh.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
No, he had the I want to assassinate the people that do this show sound on him.
He had a nice tush. It was kind of a nice tush, though.
Yeah, he was like, oh, can I spout off like I did about Kevin Costner like I did last time? We love you, Daryl. Like a little girl, we love you.
Speak for yourselves, all right, you guys?
Inside, outside, upside down. Who dances with chihuahuas. A biting, a scathing. No. Nothing about the men from Planet X. Or...
Not even a word about pyorrhea.
No, we don't date the women from Planet X. We don't touch the women from Planet X. The women from Planet X are the ones who want to be touching you. They're gonna come and sell us. But the women, he's in the clutches of a woman from Planet X. An expatriate from Planet X.
Expatriate?
Expatriate.
And what would expatriate on Planet X entail?
I guess you'd be like heading to another planet.
I guess you'd be kind of a whole hooper load of trouble too.
Let's see, to get from Planet X to Planet Y, you must first...
Yeah, a vector. What's a vector, Victor?
Well, first, you gotta be in a lot of trouble, because that's a prison colony, you guys. And that scares me.
Yes, a penal colony. I mean, that's an all-male nudist camp.
Exactly.
Gee, I guess maybe we should play a few special effects, otherwise nobody will be calling us here at 826-48.
Dobbs.
Dubsy.
It's natural to try and impress business people who commuted.
Ryan Nahey, President. I sense the demise of Bob Dobbs and the whole shebang.
Hi, Daryl. Nice to meet you.
Kevin Concert dances with chihuahuas. What? He had no prepped script. Hey, Pally, it's just a kind of a joking thing amongst us guys, huh? We won't look at the size of your wee-wee in the locker room, and you won't talk to us, huh?
You know that Kevin Costner, the movie actor, died. Movie actor and outspoken critic of the Search Subgenius, died on 4th of July.
Golly, I mean, we were talking to his spirit.
The door is still locked outside.
That's because we're in Dallas.
It seems as though somebody lit a small firecracker, which exploded under Kevin Costner's Chihuahua, causing a large bald spot to appear on its hindquarters.
As
on which
often
could
happens
be
with the
seen
Chihuahuas.
A large circle of hickeys.
11:59. Let's see, we started at 5 minutes after. Does that mean we get to go 5 minutes into?
Oh, praise Buddha. No, no, no.
Yes. Oh, yes, what to say?
I need to get into the bunker, man.
No, we can't let you into the bunker until actually the radioactive sores are, well, the lesions are terminal. We only want to use you for food, and we don't
worry.
want you, don't take up any of our food.
Jobs is on the way. Stand by.
We're controlling transmission. And hello there. You have the
Did you let
Walkman
him
on?
in? Oh, is the sacred extra voice been let in to the studio? Okay. Yeah.
No. Well, only for food, only in a food capacity do we allow
Hey,
anyone
Jack.
into the bunker.
Yeah, man. What'd you do last night?
Hey, we're all
Man, I
cephalotrophs.
went
I
to
can
a
hang with
party
that.
last night.
Cephalotroph, yeah. I'm a
With our head,
cephalopod.
yeah.
I'm a hermaphrodite, you know, I bud.
Wow.
You know, as far as sexuality goes,
Tell that sacred extra doctor over there to go get himself a microphone. And
Go
you
get
too
yourself a
can
microphone.
Be on the show.
Do you like pollinate yourself too?
Well, I mean, when I bud, I mean, actually, it's just because I'm so callous and insensitive.
Yes,
I'm
actually,
an
there is no
uncaring
Church of the Subgenius show. This is actually
scum
it's
bastard.
over there, doctor, and down there, and then there's a. You're welcome. And there's a cable over
But
there
it
on
was,
the wall.
you know,
can,
my involvement with
Oh,
Dobbs
sorry.
that was sapping my creative energies.
So you don't have to stop just because I'm talking.
No. No, my creative energies were sapped.
Yes, pray, do tell, take one of
Dobbs
those
was taking
cables.
my life force, my very life force. I'm telling you, Lau.
Is he molding it, man?
He was molding my character. In fact, he was...
Can't talk about Lau in this show, only Bob Dobbs.
I see that only the Bob will come forth.
An spurt and squirtin' universe.
And we're getting ready to, we're getting around that sacred time of 4:30 in the morning when we can call the show in Berkeley.
There's no show in Berkeley. And besides, the satellite downlink we're on from Dallas would, in fact, just overrun. We're blazing a maybe a 40, 50-foot wide trail through the redwoods.
That satellite
right now.
downlink is hanging out at G. Gordon's ranch in Brazil.
G. Gordon?
Yeah.
G. Gordon.
Yeah, he has a big ranch down in Brazil.
It's not like they're doing anything illegal. No. It's not like French Guiana or anything. It's not like a colony of subgenius.
But it was kind of like a big Newton special guy, because she brought the things to me. And I said, thank you very much.
Conflicting alien forces hitting at the same time. Plus, Jehovah One, the alien space god from a corporate sin galaxy who posed as a deity back in the Old Testament days. There's some great saucer stories in the book of Exodus I think people should check out. But you must learn to give up. Slack lies not in striving for slack, but in giving up on false slack, the false slack of the conspiracy. Now, of course, some people, they hear that term conspiracy and they think, oh, these guys must be some kind of kooks. And to a certain extent, we want that word to carry that connotation because the kooks are right.
Okay, we're 10-8. And the number
That's right,
is
folks. The
180.
kooks are right.
Letter is G. There's no other possibility. And all you slimy fruitcakes and
Is that the recycled pulp or the fresh pulp?
79 cents a pound for organic dirt. Oh, it's great.
Oh. A quick aim and pin the chakra on the Bodhisattva and we'll be on.
Wait, I thought we weren't going to have any co-op jokes.
I thought we were.
That's not a...
Doesn't it defeat the purpose? Co-op joke? Oh.
No, we like them.
We love the people at the co-op because every time we go in there, they give us free food.
Yeah.
And plus they support KHSU, which is a darn good thing to do.
Yes, that's right.
Praise Buddha. Praise Bob.
Actually, folks, everybody else out there from southern Oregon down to northern Mendocino County and east towards Redding, you really are sort of a byproduct of this show. The show actually exists only to amuse the people at the co-op. So in Arcata, not the
You were
Eureka
about
Co-op.
you were about elements of their leisure.
Right.
Are
So
you
this whole
listening?
show was put together
Are you
to
listening to
fill
this
up the
load?
space between Sid Reagan and Amazing Grace, just for
getting
the
this
co-op
good?
people.
And there's no conspiracy. We're not
Are
with.
you listening up?
We don't work for the Bilderbergers. We don't work for the Trilateralists.
You listening to
We
me?
don't work for Edgar Cayce and the things that fly out of the ground.
I don't work for nobody because my microphone don't work.
No, you're. He's getting.
You're confusing me.
He's getting testy.
Poor Dr. Fred, he always has a non-working microphone. Wait a minute. How's that? No, wait. Well, just keep talking.
Ah, there we go.
Wait, keep talking. Don't stop. Yes,
Jack,
we're doing what we
Jack.
call an on-the-air.
Oh no, there was a kink in
Jack.
the cord. It was all the sound was getting caught.
Jack.
and-
Jack.
No,
Jack.
the Bilderbergers
Jack.
have nothing to do with it. The Nazi
Jack.
aliens. The Nazi
Jack.
aliens coming out of the ground have got nothing
That
to
a
do
little
with
better?
it. No.
And that was where
I suspected
Well,
as
it's about
much.
time.
Was it all a lie,
You know how
Fred?
much of a pain it was to get in the underground bunker tonight?
Did you have to come down the shaft like
I had to go across the goddamn minefield.
he came down the shaft to the bunker to the show like a smart mom. He was a smart doctor, and he came
I
down
hope your
the shaft.
girlfriend didn't beat you up too bad.
Eh, what are you talking about?
I saw a rat on the way
Was it
down
all a
here,
lie,
bigger than
Fred?
a horse's
Was it
That
arm.
was a lie. Damn lie.
You callous and sensitive boob.
Mm.
Touch me not. Touch me not.
I won't.
Thought you were gonna touch me?
Not. Thought.
Thought you would.
Thought.
Thought you wouldn't.
Dunces.
Thought you would.
Ooh, look at Chihuahua.
Thought you
Get him
wouldn't.
out of here. Get him out.
Gee,
Thought you would.
given the
Thought you would
sacred,
it. Thought you would it. Thought you would it.
the sacred, what you call it, right to do the Subgenius show, I got to run this little public service announcement. Hang on.
Praise boo, bah.
We didn't do that last week.
And a pipe.
That's right.
Jutting forth from a strong jaw.
He rode out of the west with a Mogan David on his breast. And
And,
called the show at 826-4805.
He was short and fat and rode out of the west with a pipe sticking out of his head.
Well, I guess that's not the sacred ID. I thought it was.
Ah, but it was pleasant, and it had a kind of... It painted a delicate picture of the west before it was tamed by Dobbs. Before his telegraph lines crisscrossed the desert.
Whoa. Let's listen to what this guy has to say for a minute.
I could... Okay, welcome in.
relationship. Yeah.
Okay, just slaughter them all.
Here it comes, here it comes.
Wait, here comes.
If by any chance you would make a mistake to try to come in and take any one of us,
Jim.
we will not let you. You will die. You will have to take anybody over all of our dead bodies. Love is the only weapon. Shit. Bullshit. Martin Luther King died with love. Kennedy died talking about something you couldn't even understand, some kind of generalized love, and he never even backed it up. He shut down. Bullshit. Love is the only weapon with which I got to fight. I got a hell of a lot of weapons to fight. I got my claws, I got cutlasses, I got guns, I got dynamite, I got a hell of a lot to fight. I'll fight, I'll fight, I will fight, I will fight, I will fight.
Dr. Bogomils, he's talking nasty.
Because he was a reverend, man, and he did it up. He did it up.
If he was a reverend,
Get the
does that mean
medication.
he's allowed to talk nasty?
He was dissing the Imperium.
He was dissing the Imperium.
That's right.
Listen,
Does that mean like 789 people died for my sins?
drink the damn Kool-Aid, dogs. Drink the Kool-Aid, man.
I love it.
That's so horrible.
Yeah, but it was real, man. It would really happen.
It was spiritual.
It should
I guess
teach you.
Ivan Stang was right. We do live in a cult, huh?
Yeah, it should teach you all a very good lesson about religion. It should teach you that you should send us $1 to learn more about religion.
Daddy!
P.O. Box 677,
Tell
Arcata,
me.
California,
That's right.
95521.
A single $1 will tell you all you need to know about religion, and a lot of things you don't want to know about
But they can
the
just
powers
send
that
for
be.
free information. They should send that $1 to
Daddy,
KHSU 90.5
Daddy, tell me about the
FM.
time you met
That's right.
Physics on the road.
A self-addressed stamped envelope will net you a good deal from 677.
Hey, Dad!
And a pack of Pez candies will make you a happy man.
Daddy!
Possibly even a...
I can see Amazing Grace is here already. I think she's ready to take control of the show. And
Oh, Dad?
I think there's going to be a big fight for control of the sacred show right now.
Ah, right.
So,
Dad, which Nard did I come from? The
we
right
got
Nard or
guns,
the
we
left
got
Nard?
dynamite, we got the power.
I got love.
I got my clothes.
That's
we got
right,
the
I got my
bombs.
claws. Dynamite.
I got my claws, I got my clothes.
I got a bat.
I got a moth.
I got a lead pipe.
I got the light of Bob. I got something to fly into, something to burn my wings.
That's right.
Oh, belly.
Smoking Joe.
Oh,
yeah.
belly button.
Yeah,
lit
we
for
won't
me,
get
boys.
caught in the labyrinth of communism.
They ain't gonna catch me. No, I'm taking my dying. Ha!
Yeah, copyright. Post Office Box 6777 will tell you things you don't want to know about.
Write us
I dare you.
or die.
You're dying anyway.
Yeah.
yes, for every person that writes us a letter and sends us a self-addressed stamped envelope at P.O. Box 677, Arcata, California, 95521, gets a free plastic baby dinosaur.
And toenail clippings.
And toenail clippings and other voodoo bits. And if you send us yours,
I think I have
you
some.
know.
I think I have some belly button jam with me.
But the powers that be would prefer you not talk to us, because we'll fill your head with tales of Nazi demons, the reality of Project Paperclip,
And the Slanesh Imperium.
the people who brought the Nazis over here and gave them jobs at the universities.
Stop her, it's Amazing Grace. She's trying to take control of the show.
And that trick never works.
We pushed her back, folks, but not for long, only 20 more minutes.
It's okay, it's okay. We're controlling transmission. The subliminal messages that have been planted in the fissures of her cranium may remain for hours, even weeks.
Until we hit the self-destruct mechanism.
Hey, secure that stuff, guys, all right?
Manchurian, secure it. Get the sex chemicals down.
Are you suffering from
Information overload? You suffering from information overload?
These telememory tapes will introduce you to the
Bob Dobbs. Okay, we're 10-8. And the number is 180, and the letter is G.
For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure.
You're listening to the Subgenius Radio Ministry.
Not really.
For free information on Bob Dobbs and the Church of the Subgenius, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to, got your pencil ready? Bob, Post Office Box 140306, Dallas, Texas 75214. That's Bob, P.O. Box 140306, Dallas, Texas 75214. Stay tuned and praise Bob.
He said it, and he meant it. Oh, wait. Ooh, yucky. Ooh, Fred's barfing. Oh. It was eating that chihuahua.
And that chili cheese dog.
Yeah.
That I got at the co-op.
Oh, no.
No.
They are fine folks.
I'm just kidding.
They sell only the
They're
precious.
fine folks, and they have fine dogs.
Tofu burger I bought at the Dead Show and had in my backpack since 1968.
Tofu burgers. There's a guy from Boulder. He wants to sell you tofu burgers.
I need a magic ticket, man.
I need a miracle. I need a miracle. I need a miracle, bro.
What's the matter, Daryl?
Like, do you have a good tempeh recipe?
The scathing cynicism of our... Oh.
I just don't know what to do with this tofu.
It always tastes so bland. Maybe a little salt.
Daddy!
That's a personal attack, dogs. We should be more sensitive.
On vacation, you don't have anything
Which
to say.
ball did I come from, Dad?
Did your testicles go
Really?
out of town on vacation?
Was it your right ball? Or your left ball, Dad? No, Grandpa, no!
You rub it hard enough and they'll both pop out again anyway.
Don't talk about parts because there are spies among us.
Well, yes. You there, with the white hair.
Okay.
Coming up to the radio.
Okay. Hey, what is it that you want from me?
I want you to be happy. I want you to be feeling it. Can you feel it kissing in your veins?
Feel this way
Can
forever.
you feel it throbbing?
It makes my shrinkter tinkle.
Shrinkster tinkle. It's kissing in your veins.
Pulsating. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, Runner's Thunder.
Wonderful in any language.
Just
Here's
quickening,
Bobby.
man.
Here's Bobby.
LSD is running its mad course.
Yeah.
With babies now being born hideously deformed from women whose chromosomes are permanently damaged by this drug,
Which we
was
poured
invented
directly into a
originally
petri dish.
by the chemical
That's right, we
warfare
poured
branch
the
of the
pure
United
chemical in,
States
of course
Army
it did something.
as a vicious
gene
weapon to be
splicing
used
there.
against
Then we
an
poured in
enemy.
a little bit of orange juice and the same effect.
The levies, who defended
Perhaps,
go against
perhaps a little bit of cumin would be in order.
Or something, maybe a turmeric, a yellow spice.
Good morning, Grace.
Well, okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good morning, Grace.
Enter office crank calling.
Good
Toss
morning,
a brick through
Grace.
the window.
Execution. Don't you mean the clone of President Bush? Well,
The clone.
that goes without
Oh.
saying. I don't expect
Oh.
you to believe that.
Like a quail hiding under a bush.
Like, very much like it. Hey, how about this CIA thing?
848-4425 or 848? Oh no, it can't. It's not 848-4405. Okay, let's try the sacred Cal Berkeley number again. Is 1.
Oh, they're gonna love
415-848. I can't remember.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
so hungover, I can't remember.
ask me what I'm doing.
848-4425.
What are you doing?
It's 4425.
He's pooping.
Yes, so all you up here on the North
Ask me
Coast who
again.
want to call
We'll
the
call
other
it.
Subgenius
Ask
show,
me
it's 706.
That boy.
It's 415-848-4425.
It's called excremeditation.
I was just pooping.
What's the matter with that boy?
He's excremeditating
What's the matter with that boy?
when you're excremeditating.
Hubba, mama, buy me that. How old is she?
Yeah, I'm so red if I was born in a bar.
What's this? What's this invasion of callers?
It's an invasion of another show.
It's
the other show calling this show, even though it's highly questionable under
KSHU
FCC.
up in
You can't give
Northern
those call
California.
letters on the air.
That's
It's against
right.
all rules and regulations.
It is probably a violation of some sort. I'm inclined to think
And there's no sound effects this week
Oh, yeah? Well, how come you're violating our show anyway?
because you just look so violatable.
the way your show is dressed.
Why, you sick
show
bunch
is
of
asking for
perverts,
it.
I oughta... Why?
Yes, you shouldn't run around like that.
I'll kick you in the neck, yeah.
Hey,
Why, you oughta.
what kind of a sap do you take
Well,
me
it's
for?
just some kind of a...
What fool cut the Bible? You'll be cut next, I shouldn't wonder.
You mean the plague of frogs as prophesied in Ridiculous, Chapter 7, Book 666? And the plague of giant crickets with
So-
the faces of Rotary Club members, and each
can
one
we
did
just-
wear a fez and have prognathous buck teeth which sank into Pharaoh's flanks.
Dr. Howell,
Yes, yes.
can we just be serious for just like a couple seconds?
No, come on. Don't
What are you
ruin
talking
the show
about?
with this
We're
kind of
always
self-
serious on this
Well, we
program.
just wanted to let everybody up here know when you guys are. Stop. We just wanted to let everybody up here know when you're going to come up here and see us.
They can't escape for very
We just
long.
wanted to let all the listeners up here in northern centrally conscious California know when you're going to come up and talk to us on our show.
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won. Oh, yes, that's right. Very important message coming through the wire.
Okay, go ahead.
And now we're attending the
844.
funeral of
What do you
Richard,
mean?
who did not get in touch with
848-4425. What are
the
you
show
talking about,
soon enough and was
844?
smashed into a windshield, apparently, as the show drove over him early in the morning.
That's right.
No, it's 848. No, it's 848-4425.
At 4:30 on Saturday morning, but Richard from Union City is to come forth and blush not so to be desired and hand us his tape, which he shot at the famous Yaynor show.
A nautical stimulus.
Well, you have to develop those videotapes. So once you do that and add the soundtrack to it for another $300, they're really fun. They're really easy to use.
I think it sounds like an artist collective, perhaps an anarchist.
What a pirate. forget
Boy,
it.
you can tell she's
Forget
been through
it.
developing fluid.
Oh, no. It just won't go
But
away.
you know, that babe still has her shoes on.
So is this the
Got
me
rid of
show?
everything else, but,
No, this is not the me show.
No, this is the us show.
Well, he happens to be an Oakland
Thank
police
you.
officer.
Yeah, he is. So what? You want to make something out of it?
I happen to know.
So you know what the problem is with that Bob Black guy?
Uh-oh.
Not yet. What is it?
He needs to go out and get himself a job.
Or a partner.
Or a good woman.
Or
He disdains to mingle with the masses who work for a living.
Put it in the bucket of water.
Oh well.
Hey,
He
no.
must be a subgenius artist.
Hey, you guys can't do effects if we can't do effects.
Effects? Those aren't effects. Now let me tell you
They
about
were not
effects.
they were side effects.
Why don't you just bring in your sound effects and do them in the studio?
Yeah, that doesn't really affect us, if you know what I mean.
Because
we don't
the-
want to be affected by that kind of thing.
Thank you so much.
I have two communists.
We're just sort of
Because the sacred-
deal to be with. Here, let me
The
let me
sacred
get
phone
past
hookup
you,
won't-
you adenoidal teenagers.
Oh my God, it's Che Guevara.
I'm an adenoidal 30-ager.
Running amok in the
I'm an
control room,
adenoidal.
and he's going to cause
Adenoid?
networking to happen.
So anyway, so do you
Well,
do the
mating of the microphone.
so do the obligatory plug, please.
I can't make the interface.
Unibrow. Oh, he cut us off.
No interface.
Oh, we've been cut off.
They're so easily bored there.
I know.
They get so
Gosh, what is it with those guys?
They're on a tight schedule. They run at a rapid clip. You could tell by the pulsating, the way that light was blinking in here. Normally it's just like lit normally, but I think it's... Oh, you're not going to...
Yes.
Racking up the phone budget. Kiss,
That's all right.
kiss,
It's been approved.
Rack it up. The ethers were filled there. Well, anyway, our satellite is going back to blazing a path all the way down south again. 40 feet wide and, well, towering inferno wherever that ray hits.
We'll sneak up to the microphone. Ready? Let's hide behind the signal.
Yeah.
Watch out! Wait. Okay. When he picks up the phone, jump out of the mic. Okay.
Ready?
I can smell him.
Is that a man wants to smell like a man?
I heard you were maybe looking for a burly one. I was thinking that maybe you were trying to find some burly.
Wait, let's not act like the show. Let's just act like a caller.
Yeah, let's just act like a caller. So they want.
Like we're
Okay, who's gonna talk? Who's gonna talk?
Dr. Fred will talk.
Let Dr. Lau talk.
Give him the wow, man.
Go ahead, Lau. It's all yours. We're cutting everything else off.
We're masquerading. We're gonna fool the other show.
They'll never. Then you want some of the old style junk as well as the new style junk?
You were accidentally cut off, caller. Call back in just a minute. Yeah.
I see you have the serotan which rises to law forth into thine own brine eyes. The chapel sits on the precipice. It talks to the corn which brings down a hero too much and as for green as brine, mine eyes. I take you to the natures and your schizzics will come in dutiful soonness.
So how are things up in Northern California?
Well, see, you have to take it with a grain of
They're pretty
pruning.
good. How's things down there?
Serotan would not like that.
It's all dark and cold.
We thought we
Oh, well, anyway, we're just calling back to sneak up on you and
Okay, good.
Get the obligatory plug.
We disguised ourselves as a caller.
So
What are you doing with that plug? Put that down. That's disgusting.
I've cut off all the other doctors. It's just me, and I want to know when you guys are coming up here to say hi to us.
Yeah, we're not sure exactly, but we should come up soon on a show time.
Yeah, sounds like
Oh,
a great
good.
idea.
Good. Well, we just wanted to let all those little.
Show
what happened to the caller that Hal owes tape to?
Was that Frank Bent?
No, it was not. It was someone on the right
somebody
coast.
different who should call back
and
on
I
the left
think I
coast,
addressed
the third
the package
coast,
to
and the
two
18th.
people.
The Left
neither
Coast
which
Church of the
were him.
Subgenius?
Oh, no.
Abby.
You see, my mail order operation is a somewhat casual business.
Noise.
People who send to me for prizes and premiums often have to wait quite a bit while I,
Well, we have to
remember
go
get
now
around
and
to
do
sending
sacred
them
special effects. So, bye.
Okay, bye.
Contents may settle due to
poke your eye out enough.
And then your brother's eye is poked out.
I shot my brother in the eye with a little plastic cannon.
Really? Is he dead now?
Little plastic shell.
Now you're back on. Hello?
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Ah.
I don't think I got that in.
That was rather festive. I actually kind of dug it.
I feel kind of warm inside talking to those guys.
Even though I am insensitive and callous.
We did get the last word on the other show.
It was a fun call, but
And that's all the callers we're taking here at
Was it all a lie,
826-4805.
dogs?
So don't anybody else call us. No, it wasn't a lie. Puzzling Evidence and Dr. Howell will be up here very soon to do like a show with us.
I mean,
So
am I
stay
a lie?
tuned, listeners.
Uh-huh. No. Tech noise. Tech sound. Tech sound.
Okay, it's not the one you think I'm talking about
Yeah,
either.
it like has
to do with it.
the one hand is rough and hard like a man's, and the other hand
It's
is
all
soft
been
like
beamed
a
into your
woman's.
home 1,000 times over. We'll welcome you. You can mute it. You can put the mute signal on, but you can't stop the visual. You can't stop the visual signal.
And we'll have a third sexual organ, which cannot even be a
That's right. Thought you were going to be really trendy, and you picked up a copy of Edge City one day, and you saw an ad for this show. You stayed up all night, wanting to listen to this show, and figured out, yes, it was nonsense. And you went back to sleep.
That little Dobbs.
But while you were sleeping, you kept the show on, and subliminally, you were directed to send us money here at KHSU 90.5 FM.
After all, we all belong to each other, don't we?
Yes, we do. You are mine. You know what, Lau? You're kissing in my veins.
Jane Mansfield?
He's got something in my eye there, sorry.
Well, that's the female head launching. With the sacred bleeding head of James Mansfield.
I think everybody loves Jane Mansfield.
And a putter. And a putter. Yeah, with the Scots, you can see them. They're playing golf. And them New Zealanders. You know where foreigners come from?
At least they don't play golf. At least they don't play golf like a snag, then, do they?
Oh, snag.
This message brought to you by Exxon Corporation and the John D. Rockefeller Fund for Human Development.
Let the bastards starve in the dark. I want gas.
Yeah, that's guaranteed to elicit some laughs in a troglodyte circle.
There's absolutely no truth to the rumor that members of the church
Or a troglodyte.
need passes to
cave dwellers.
from Dobbs Committee in order to urinate. We do have permission to urinate at any time.
Not like Est and those other
In fact,
groups where
I'm
you have to
urinating
ask
right
permission
now.
to go to the restroom. Subgeniuses can go to the restroom whenever they want.
It's always that mighty
Frequently.
In fact, excrementation is encouraged amongst the subgeniuses.
That's right.
Right.
We want
So
that, that kind of...
the show wants to know if we get an extra 5 minutes because Sid Reagan went over.
And tell people that
No way.
No way.
Grace says no way. Boo.
Wait, I hear an uproar coming up across the town.
Well, then, damn it, we want to go exactly
PC Saki's. No, it's the co-op.
dark brains.
To 4 hours, 59 minutes, and 60 seconds. Okay?
How'd you like that? I like to touch up and show you the black stuff you got inside.
Right. Or we'll hang around the studio for hours touching ourselves.
Play your cards right.
Mm.
All you deaf ears down there. Heads up. Look out below. There will be plenty of distractions to take their minds off the real problem as the time of P draws to its violent close. For instance,
It's the time of
beware,
P, folks.
the
Listen
fake
up.
God Jr., the anti-Bob, will come before long. Bullets cannot stop him. He's one of the deceptively human-looking advanced supersonic Nazi hell creatures from beneath the hollow earth. Parasites of the elder gods. But most people will think he's the second coming, and his alien hymen will be kissed all the way to world dictatorship and beyond.
Come again.
If the true Messiah were to show
Come
up
again.
at that time, everyone would just know in the bottom of their core programming that he's the Antichrist because he'll cuss and spit and take the Lord's name in vain and hang out with whores and bull daggers and dope addicts and cops and other download sort. This is a warning. Danger, danger, you poor devils. Things are more mixed up than you ever dreamed. What was up is down. The priorities are all screwy. You're fretting if your hair looks okay
Well, some new kind of bladder cancer is bursting out of your
front of your
designer jeans.
jeans.
Yeah, we heard the story before.
Nobody will listen to anything else. You won't look at TV unless...
But we listened. We sent the money.
And we watched.
And we watched, and we got our sacred ordainment cards.
We sent the money.
That's right. Just like you will send the money.
For
me.
It's all a joke, folks. None of it's real.
But
It's
we
not
just,
some
but you better
society
get
for
it.
techno nerds.
My goodness, if you don't
None
get
of
it.
us down here personally are techno nerds, although there are techno nerds in the Church of the Subgenius as well as CNN members.
They will die.
Well, except for that guy, he's a techno nerd. But you know, people bitch, people gripe.
This is a sign of the end times. That's a sign of the end times. When you should all be hollering, it's all a sign of the end times.
Come the harvest.
Did he say heathen by Jesus?
But you know, kids, if you don't get the joke, you're gonna fry when this planet goes.
There ain't no
Next
joke
day,
when it
July.
comes to frying.
In the words of
When it comes to
Consolidated,
frying.
are you just one of those people that like sit around and bitch and moan about everything? And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're like Mr. Cafe Depresso and you don't have anything else to say?
Right.
You just
Yeah.
want to talk about how depressing everything
I was reading
is?
this like really existential
Huh?
book.
Is that what you
know?
are? You know?
You just dawned, gun, and scared the bejeebers out
I'm
of
a
me.
political
We
Walter
have a
Mitty.
message, and our message is destroy all technology, folks. That's right. Even the radio station you're listening to right now,
You
kill
smash
that
the radio.
station, kill the television stations.
It is
kill all
controlling you.
technology.
It is
Unless you're
controlling
some
you.
kind of pansy.
Or a patsy to be fingered.
What are you, scared your parents are going to get mad at you because you smashed your CD player? Huh, wussy? Do it right now.
I dare you. Or send it to me.
We'd like to say hi this
We'll
morning to all
destroy
our
it. Send
listeners
it to
over in
us. I'll
Hayfork,
break the damn
California.
thing.
Good morning, Hayfork.
Good morning, Hayfork. Good morning, Honeydew. Good
Say that
morning,
real fast.
Hyapalm. Good morning, if you can reach us. Way out
Hayfork.
to the Harger Ranch. If you're sleeping
Say it
there.
fast enough, FCC might get mad. Hey, Fork.
Hey, Fork. Well, we hope you get the joke because you're gonna cook, pals.
That's right.
I'm telling you, in a few years, the key words in this country are going to be gasoline, leather face masks, ammunition. It's going to be hell on earth. It's going to be a road warrior scene in this state. The economy collapses just one quake across that aqueduct. Where does the aqueduct go? It goes over the San Andreas Fault. Los Angeles will catch fire and burn and burn and burn to the border where the Mexicans will stop the fire and refuse the putrid flame of Los Angeles. It's a burning, scummy. I mean, the earth will shirk the abscess from his shoulders.
Did you bring Frop with you this morning, Doctor? Frop it away? Yes, we will be fropping it away after the show, making up for the sacred hangover.
No. But like I said, you know, the old Gaia Earth Mother, it's Gaia, man. Chicks
Thank
dig
you,
that.
Dr. Lau.
Chicks dig that.
They do.
Yeah. Oh, Gaia, dude. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to call you by your real name.
Dude.
Oh, he's not there. Wait, what happened? Are you there, Dr. Lau?
Dr. Lau.
Dr. Lau.
Dr. Benway.
Smoke. Doctor.
There's the hot shot kid.
Hey, mister, you gotta say a fag, a pipe, nail, weed, rope, char, cigar, or snuffer, or anything. Just anything.
Why, of course, my good man. Have a cigar.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yep, there you go, folks. The dangers of smoking. You heard him right.
No, Grandpa, no!
No, Grandpa, no.
No, Grandpa, no!
Grace has worked on Confluence since the beginning.
Kids and your
Designing
leather
and production.
jackets and your tattoos.
No. Designing and producing Confluence have given me great opportunity to use my education in graphic design. Hey, Grace, I went to art school too for graphic design. Really? Or a nasty. Or yeah. Yeah, we have that problem. Yeah. Or maybe a nasty cut from an X-Acto knife. Yeah, I got out of it because of the hazard. You know, OSHA just wouldn't cover me.
Yeah.
No. Just give our outtake and whip on the Kennedys. You know, let's hear Oswald get shot again.
2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Come on, we're coming up on it. Let's give her a show.
Yeah. Let's hear the Pink Boys.
Okay, where's the tech noise? I want to hear a nice little obligatory pop when you put that in there.
Boys or pink?
Pink.
It's coming up.
Pink like my fifth chakra.
This is a bit of the old Winky Pinky Chocolate Stinky.
The winking pink brownie cake.
Ah, I see. It'd be the winking pink.
we've got your answers.
And you please send us a treat. But we'd rather have treats.
Or canned food.
We are controlling transmission.
You suffering, slackless souls in the radio audience, I want you to hear me now. The conspiracy has tried to keep the healing powers of slack enhancement therapy away from you.
Tune us in on the radio dial. We got charisma, we got style. Well, people, we'll make you feel better for a while. Put your hand on the radio. Put your hand on the radio. A family doctor tells you you're just fine, but you feel so down all the time. Well, people, you don't have to worry, just drop us a line. Send your money in on the double. Don't worry, it's deductible. Well, people, you can forget your sins, forget your troubles. Put your hand on the radio. Put your hand on the radio. If you're feeling lonely and confused, and you don't know what to do, and there's no candle left to burn, and you don't know which way to turn, we can help you out. Tune us in on the radio dial. We got charisma, we got style. Well, people, we'll make you feel better for a while. Put your hand on the radio. Put your hand on the radio. A family doctor tells you you're just fine, but you feel so down all the time. Well, people, you don't have to worry, just drop us a line. Send your money in on the double. Don't worry, it's deductible. Well, people, you can forget your sins, forget your troubles. Put your hand on the radio. Put your hand on the radio. If you're feeling lonely and confused, and you don't know what to do, and there's no candle left to burn, and you don't know which way to turn, we can help you out. Put your hand on the radio. Put your hand on the radio. Tune us in on the radio dial. We got charisma, we got style. Well, people, we'll make you feel better for a while. Put your hand on the radio. Put your hand on the radio. A family doctor tells you you're just fine, but you feel so down all the time. Well, people, you don't have to worry, just drop us a line. Send your money in on the double. Don't worry, it's deductible. Well, people, you can forget your sins, forget
Probably
your
working in
troubles.
bed or doing something. And who the heck am I?